Hey folks, Jim here.
And Julie.
Julie! This week Leila is off preparing for her wedding, so please give her your best wishes. We know we will. So I've got my special co-host this week, Julie, here to help me out with some comic reviews. I'm going to start off this week with Empowered Volume 7. And in this one, Empowered makes a startling discovery, and Ninjette confronts her sordid past as she battles against an entire clan of ninjas.
Ninjas.
Yep, lots and lots of ninjas.
Alright.
So, many decapitations and many horrible, horrible bloody deaths.
That's my favorite thing.
Me too!
Yes!
Yes! Anyway, as always, Empowered is simply fantastically written and fantastically drawn by Adam Warren. It's superheroes on another scale, and it's just a lot of fun. So, if you're a fan of superhero stuff and want to try it in a manga style, check this one out. It's simply fantastic.
My first book this week is The Ravagers. If you read Teen Titans or Superboy or Legion Lost recently...
Or Gen 13.
Gen 13 or Teen Titans Annual #1. You're familiar with the Culling storyline. The Ravagers picks up where the Culling finished off, and they are a group of teenagers who have escaped from Nowhere, which is the facility name, and they are trying to fight against their own, I guess, the training they received from Nowhere to stop being killers and instead be heroes. Yay, heroes.
Woo!
So they're being hunted up in Alaska, and they have to try and survive. I really enjoyed it. I felt that they did a good job for people who didn't read the Culling of bringing people in, because I have not read the storyline, unfortunately. But I was still able to really follow it.
Alright. So, next up, we have Star Trek The Next Generation, Doctor Who #1. And yeah, it's the crossover of the century. That's never ever happened before. And in this one, when the Borg strike an alliance with the Cybermen, the crew of the USS Enterprise find themselves joining forces with the Doctor and his companions in a battle that could decide the fate of the galaxy.
The entire galaxy.
Oh yeah, and all of time and space.
Alright.
So, okay. I was looking forward to this one, but it was a tiny bit of a letdown.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh.
but it's still a lot of fun.
Okay.
Okay?
That's what matters the most.
What really kind of got to me here was the painted art. As much as I like painted art, I just don't think it really works very well here. I think this
Okay.
probably would have worked better as a traditional comic page. But, other than that, the story is a lot of fun. The way they bring the two universes together is a lot of fun. And everything that happens for a reason. There's a lot of really good in-jokes and everything that if you're a fan of both, you're going to get. And for that, I really like this.
Nice.
So yeah, I'll stick with the series until the end. And if you're a fan of Star Trek and Doctor Who, you got to check this one out. It is simply a lot of fun.
Fantastic. For my second book, I read DC's newest all-ages book, which is Superman Family Adventures #1. It was previewed for Free Comic Book Day, and it's really cute. I really enjoy the all-ages books because I just enjoy the cute factor, I guess. In this one, it starts off with Superman saving Metropolis from a meteorite and being reprimanded.
That must be the 3,555th time.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
Stupid
also probably
meteorites.
the same number of times that Perry White has reprimanded Clark Kent for missing everything.
Pretty much, yeah.
Well, after being reprimanded, Lex Luthor, Superman's arch nemesis, as we all know.
I thought they were friends.
No, I'm gonna have to disagree. Though it depends on the storyline, they do at some points end up being friends.
True.
Lex Luthor has released a group of Luthor bots on Metropolis, and it's up to Superman, Superboy,
How cliche.
and the entire Super family to save Metropolis once again. It was really cute, and just, I enjoyed the cute factor.
Alright, next up, not so cute. It's Call of Wonderland #1. And in this one, the Jabberwocky has been defeated, the Queen of Hearts is dead, and Wonderland is in a state of chaos as the Red Knight is determined to destroy all of Wonderland by unleashing a deadly ancient force.
Significantly less cute.
The Elder Gods.
Was it fantastic, though?
No.
It sounds... No?
No. The thing about Zenescope, as always, is it's always great art, but they tend to always suffer with the story.
Okay.
And this one is intriguing, mind you.
Yeah.
It does have a very intriguing main protagonist who is new to the series, but it really fails overall as a character study, and that I can't really get with. But, I mean, if you follow the series up until this point, you're going to know what's going on, at least. But for anyone who's new, you're not going to know what's been happening unless you followed the rest. So this is not a really good jump-in type spot.
Okay.
So I can't recommend it for anyone new, but if you're a longtime fan of the Wonderland series from Zenescope, then yeah, pick this one up. You're probably going to enjoy it. Me, it's just another one of those ho-hum type affairs, but as always, the art is simply wonderful, and for that, I can respect it.
Alright. My third book was Batman Annual #1 from the new DC 52. It's the final installment of the Night of Owls crossover run that's been going on. And they spend most of the book with Dr. Freeze, and you actually learn a lot about Dr. Freeze as a character. And I definitely enjoyed that because he's a character I didn't know much about. The art was good. I enjoy most DC titles, so if you're a fan of DC and have been reading The Night of Owls, read it. It's fantastic.
And last and certainly not least for me this week is our small press pick of the week. It's Silly Kingdom, Volume 1. And in this one, it's the grumpy old wizard's 211th birthday. Normally this wouldn't be a big deal as no one really likes him, but the young royals are intent on throwing him a special surprise party.
Alright.
Alright, so this one basically revolves around a 211-year-old wizard who hates everyone. But he finds out that they're trying to throw him a surprise party, but he doesn't like who they're going to invite as guests, so he tries to destroy the party at every turn.
Oh no.
With disastrous results.
Of course.
He of course finds out he's not that great a wizard at all.
Aww.
And everything goes to pot. This, though, it's pretty much okay for all ages. It is probably one of the funniest books I've read in quite a little while, and the art is simply wonderful. I can liken it to the book that I've been recommending to everyone to go buy, Princeless. Very similar style, but it really works well, and I quite enjoyed it. Be sure to check it out at the link below, and yeah, check this one out. It's a lot of fun.
Alright. For my last book, I read Resident Alien #1, which is actually the second issue. There was a 0. I hadn't known that. But Resident Alien is about an alien who has crash-landed in Patience, USA, and is pretending to be a doctor by the name of Dr. Harry Vanderspiegel, which I'll admit the first time I kind of went Dr. Harry Vanderbumble.
Hello, I am Dr. Harry Vanderspiegel. will be your doctor.
So, Dr. Vanderspiegel, because you never actually learn the alien's real name. He has very minor empathetic powers and the ability to obscure what he looks like, so he's actually fitting in really well in the town, and the sheriff has brought him in to figure out who killed the actual town doctor. So it's kind of like My Favorite Martian meets Law and Order. I liked it. I really enjoy the concept, and I will probably read the next one. The art is interesting. I wouldn't say that it's great art, but I really enjoy the story. So I would recommend it.
Alright, and that brings us to the close of another fine episode. Of course, we will be back next week. Probably Leila will be back as well. But Julie will be back every now and then, probably with episode 200 in a couple of weeks. And we will see you soon.
And congratulations to Leila.
Congrats, Leila! Yay!